Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varisthaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. The journey on the steamer is going on. Sri Ramakrishna saw the two, Keshab and Vijay, were not talking to each other because of some strained relationship. Vijay was earlier with Keshab and later on split away and had his own organization on some certain principles. And then they did not meet each other, they avoided. Now, an occasion came, they had to be together accidentally, and Sri Ramakrishna was there. Both have accepted Sri Ramakrishna totally. In the heart of their hearts, they have accepted Sri Ramakrishna. His ideas of universality, his idea of expansion to the ultimate of being pure spiritual being, where all differences dissolve. Sri Ramakrishna wanted one world of perfect harmony, mutual love and joy. So wherever you find difference, dissolve. And he never commented anything regarding any path to God or any religion. Every religion ultimately leads to the same goal, ultimate goal. We call God differently. All differences, all are working for the same one end. Throughout you see the history, each one is working somewhere for his living, making his life comfort, so many things. Ultimately, what are we seeking? Is one and the same thing. I want to be happy, I want peace, I want freedom. So this struggle, whatever a man may do, ultimately he comes to where is peace, where is happiness, and where is freedom. So freedom from the entire nature and everything, this joy, peace, everything, they want eternal, unchanging. Momentary, they don't want. No, momentary. Now, small amount of bait and catch in the prison house of vasanas and sufferings. No, I don't want, they say. I want unchanging, eternal bliss, eternal peace, eternal joy, eternal freedom. So, in search of that, everybody is working. Even scientists are working in the same way and searching in a place where it is not there, that's all. But searching for the same, freedom, freedom, freedom. These religious people also are seeking the same thing in different ways. So when these problems, conflicts come and they part from each other like Keshab and Vijay, they have their own organization. Ultimately, what are they seeking? The same thing. So, Sri Ramakrishna is trying to dissolve their differences, bringing them to spiritual consciousness and consciousness of the ultimate goal of human life. Doesn't matter if he takes up a new way of living or assembles a few people and leads them, you are leading somewhere, they are leading also. Ultimately, you are all one. So to that extent, and something must click somewhere, that we become aware of the exact understanding of divine. Otherwise, we will be having a hazy understanding of God and things. Something must awaken from within. Oh, it is here. I think one astrophysicist is still alive, I think. He is in US. Maybe Krishna was there. Krishna, one astrophysicist scientist was there. He had a friend who is an atheist, but is a scientist. Friend is also a scientist. He goes to the Krishna's lab one day. He is also a scientist. He goes and sees on the table, this astrophysicist has made a model of the solar system. A handle is kept. If you turn that handle, all planets start moving in their own orbit. And all the moons around the planets, all this whole system starts working, solar system. That scientist who came to meet him sees this and he wonders, oh, such a nice thing you have done. What is this? Who did it? This astrophysicist says, nobody did it. What are you telling? Nobody did it. Here is such a thing is there. And I move the handle, all things are moving exactly like the real solar system. He says, nobody made it. It evolved by itself. This is a model, I have to use my handle. The real is there. Who made the real? How it evolved? How the planets are moving around the sun? How the moons are moving around there is no support anywhere. I have given all the support and making it physically move. It is moving, it is evolved by itself. It is moving by itself. He is an atheist. He wonders at it and he says, nobody made it? He says, no, it evolved by itself. Do you accept? Leave this model here and look at the real thing. Do you accept that somebody made it or it evolved by itself? He nods his head and goes away. While going, you'll be thinking, just this model has created a clear picture of the real in his mind. And he thought, oh, what a wonderful thing. Because actually model he has seen working where he used to see only sun rising and sun setting. Now the whole model, his mind has expanded to the vast level. And he just thinks how the divine or some power is there which is timeless. Timeless. The concept and understanding of timeless comes into his mind. Eternal competence of the divine. Oh, what kind of competence is this? That it evolves. Timeless, he uses the term, timeless, eternal competitiveness of the, maybe people call God, that power as God. There the one laughs, spark, an idea flashes. He catches a glimpse in when the mind expands to limitless level, it catches a glimpse of the divine, it catches a glimpse of God. That moment must come in everybody's life, that he knows how to expand himself and understand God, what God is. When we say God is all-pervading reality, when we say God is everywhere, He is pervading everything, like space pervades everything and still not affected by anything. Gives room for all things. Fire is there, water is there. Within the space has given room for fire, but fire cannot burn it, nor the space is going to instigate it. So it is absolutely unmoved primary mover. So everything exists because that exists. So that kind of understanding, Sri Ramakrishna is trying to take them to the level where, oh, these small differences, why are you sitting with these things? What are you doing in this life? Life is going away. Get beyond. Don't hold on to small things and spend your life. Look at the awareness. In awareness, I may split away from one person, but I am carrying that person within me. This gives problem. The parting doesn't give me problem, but carrying gives me problem. So can I drop off that carrying? Then there is spiritual evolution. Sri Ramakrishna is trying to lift them to a higher level of consciousness, where differences dissolve and they become one again. Yeah, just like one is worshipper of Shiva, another is worshipper of Durga. We don't have any conflict nor contradictions. It is accepted, and it is I eat some food, you eat some food you are liking. There is no conflict. Like that, Sri Ramakrishna wants all differences and conflicts to dissolve. He gives the example of Rama and Shiva fighting. That continues. You may ask why. While Krishna himself, God incarnate, played with gopis at Vrindavan, troublemakers like Jatila and Kutila appeared on the scene. You may ask why. The answer is that play does not develop without troublemakers. They are the fillers. All love. In every field we see, in every place we see this happening. Some you are going in your, why this trouble? Why these troublemakers? Yes, it's a part of the game. If you accept one, you have to accept the other. Dharma and adharma will go together. You can never think of a life free from all troubles and problems. It continues. Inner life is there, which is independent of the external life. There you have total freedom. External life, you have no freedom. But inner life, when it starts shining forth, external life becomes insipid. Attention doesn't go to the external world. Things go on by themselves because of the routine. So inner glow must be there, inner life must be there. Ramanuja upheld the doctrine of qualified non-dualism. Three important philosophies. We have the Advaitic of Shankaracharya advocated the Kevaladvaita, and Madhva, Dvaita, and Ramanuja Vishishtadvaita. The three acharyas, for long time, till Sri Ramakrishna came and reconciled the three at different stages of evolution or different stages of viewing God. Actually, it is relationship between the Jivatman and Paramatman. I am entirely different from God eternally, He is Dvaita. But I can be free from nature and be with God, but the concept of duality too will remain ultimately. That Jiva and Ishvara, the two, God and the Jiva will remain. Actually, there are many differences belonging to three, the Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara. They consider these three to be eternal. There will be always the universe, always the Jivas, and always the Ishvara. So this is Dvaita, advocated by Madhvacharya. Then Ramanujacharya comes, internal difference is there, Amsha Amshi Bhava. There is difference, internal difference, but totally it is one, like tree. Tree has branches and leaves and this and that. Duality within the one. Within one there is duality. Here, eternal difference, duality. And then finally, Ramanuja, only one, there are no two. There is Jiva and Ishvara are one. The difference is identification with body, and when you de-identify, you are the pure self, and the bodily existence disappears with the awareness of the self. So these three philosophies, Ramanujacharya belongs to the Amsha Amshi Bhava of the tree and leaf like Bheda. So Ramanuja upheld the doctrine of qualified non-dualism, but his guru was a pure monoist, non-dualist. His guru was Advaitin. Ramanuja formulates the qualified non-dualism philosophy. But his guru was a pure non-dualist. They disagreed with each other and refuted each other's arguments. That always happens. Still to the teacher, the disciple is his own. Where are we? Difference may be there. There is some place where we can become one. Regarding philosophy, we differ. But after all, he is my disciple. For Guru, the disciple is his own. How Sri Ramakrishna is bringing you, see. Somewhere, if there are two, there is a common platform somewhere. The Indian thought world went on trying to find out one. Where two, if two are there, what is the common platform on which the two are standing? So, like that, multiple universe or multiple jivas, they went on, where do they stand? Where do they stand? Where from they come? Where do they merge back? The Western mind went on splitting. Whatever you say, split and see, atomic level, split and see. They go to the energy level. Finally, they will find the matter ends and energy begins, Shakti. Indians went on joining. If two are there, how to join? What is the common platform? In what do they merge? So they went on joining and reached the consciousness, Chaitanya. These people, Western went on, they reached the energy, Shakti. Shakti and Chaitanya, Chit Shakti and Chidatma. So the one is towards unity, one is towards multiplicity. Both are right, but the paths are different. But to know that the Chaitanya and Chit Shakti are one and the same, the Chit Shakti belongs to the Chaitanya, is most essential part, which comes with the experience. While splitting also, we may go on differentiating and splitting, not uniting and splitting, differentiating and splitting. So here Sri Ramakrishna is telling, still to the teacher, the disciple is his own. I saw even Bengali family, I had gone to their house, there was heated arguments between father and son. I thought, oh, they are going to fight now, to that extent. Mother was trying to satisfy, shouting at the both together, and finally that boy went with maybe about 25 years age. Father is around 50s. And with all that fighting, mood, angry, this, that and all, finally while going, he came and bowed down and went away. The son to the father. He bowed down. The difference is regarding some point, but you are my father, I am your son, it's my duty to respect you. Some problem is there, we differ in particular matter, but there is, where do we unite is most important than where we differ. Our whole attention will be where we differ and how to overcome. No, we have to find out where do we meet, where do we unite. All rejoice the Master's company and his words. Master to Keshab, you don't look into people's nature before you make them your disciples, and so they break away from you. All men look alike, to be sure, but they have different natures. Some have an excess of sattva, others have excess of rajas, and still others excess of tamas. You must have noticed that the cake known as puli, all look alike, but their contents are different. Some contain condensed milk, some coconut kernel, and others mere boiled kalai pearls or love. Sri Ramakrishna is telling how a parting takes place. I part from you, I go away from you. When it happens, because you don't look into the nature of people before you make them your disciples. So they break away. This is one of the factors that management and governance expects you to do. See the inner content of a person. A person may come with all external understanding, this, that and all, but his innermost nature may be different. Here Sri Ramakrishna is speaking about the nature of person, not his qualities, not his achievements in life. To select a person, we usually select according to his achievements, his education, his capability, his skill. How can he do, what can he do? But there is another part, apart from the skill and other things, his internal nature, what his internal nature is finally that stands. Now, Sri Ramakrishna says, no, that parrot goes on telling Ram Ram, Ram Ram and all that. But when cat catches it, it will be doing quack quack only. Ram will be forgotten there. Its real nature comes out. So when he uses the term, some are sattvic, some are rajasic, some are tamasic, it refers not to the external qualities, gunas, not their achievements, not their status and position, but what they are made up of, the innate nature. Some are sattvic, some are rajasic, some are tamasic. We saw that day before yesterday, the story. 3 go to Guru. One is sattva predominant, one is rajas predominant, one is tamas predominant, you may say. Similarly, those who are sattvic will go for meditation. Those who are rajasic will go for worship, pomp, showing, nama, japamala, golden, and all that. Tamas, bali, bring the goat. All this. The nature differs. How the main part is in what way they have to go. And what is my aim? What do I expect? Where am I going to take? If my path is path of contemplation, I can never entertain a person who is tamasic by nature. I can never make him sit and meditate. He is tamasic by nature. But who is sattvic in nature can make. And otherwise, I have to go on putting a lot of efforts to convert, to bring out from tamas. Bringing out from tamas is very difficult. And this needs lot of tapas on either side. Guru also has to do the tapas, the Shishya also has to do the tapas for the transformation. Now, this internal content becomes essential. When you are going in a particular path to God, you will have to see that all those who join are fit enough to follow the line till the end. Otherwise they will spit, oh, I can't. Maybe it is true, it's correct, it's right, but I can't. I get exhausted. It is like climbing a hill. Many people are enthusiastic to go up the hill. By the time they reach the hill itself, they get exhausted. And climbing, most of the people, 90% of the people will fall back while climbing. A 10% may go. They may cross 50% of the journey. There many drop off, because it's a climbing. So those who finally reach, a few will reach. But we cannot neglect also. We cannot overlook also. We cannot misunderstand also. We cannot mistake also. Everyone, opportunity is given to everyone. All are called, but few are selected. Not that way. All are called, and they have to dedicate themselves to raise themselves to that particular path. They must undergo certain transformations. Just like food. You go to a new place, new food, new type of living, you have to get adjusted to that. So that adjustment you have to do. Sri Ramakrishna is telling directly here, but there is an inner meaning he is conveying to us. We will see in the next class. Om Niranjanam Nityamanantarupam Bhaktanukampa Dhritavigraham Vai Ishavataram Parameshamidhyam Tam Ramakrishnam Shirasa Namamaha.